All right, issue two, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Miles is having like the roughest week of his life. Like everything is wild. The issue opens up with him on punishment, being stuck grounded by his mom for all the chaos he's been dealing with. Not because of it, but he's grounded because of what happened in school. But with all the chaos he's dealing with, he feel like he deserves a break. But Miles knows one thing: no matter how much he's in trouble, what's going on, New York cannot stay without him. Like they can't survive without him. He can't stay grounded because of that, because he's grounded, if you will. So he does what he always do. He sneaks out. Not because he want to rebel, but because New York needs him is something that he just can't ignore. And you can feel the weight on him. You can feel like the school weighing on him, the villains weighing on him. You can feel like everything is closing in the way they're writing and illustrating this issue. So he ended up linking up with Misty Knight for a stakeout. And I thought it was funny seeing her like, oh wow, look at Misty Knight. I kind of had a crush on Misty Knight on the Luke Cage show, but that's another thing. Misty been tracking the rise of this like high tech crime ring with like all these weird attacks surrounding around Miles. But she's calm, she's collected, she's watching the streets. While Miles on the stakeout is struggling in the moment. He's so bored, he needs some action. So he knows someone out there has a plan for him, but he just don't know who. He don't know why. He don't know the ins and out of it. But he kind of feeling that somebody's plotting on him. Meanwhile, from the shadows, it's a mysterious girl that been stalking him. She knows his every move. She know who he is. She know where he is. And she's gearing up for something bigger than Miles even realized, more than I realized, reading this, because I still haven't got to the other stuff. But that's kind of what they're insinuating this far. And it's in issue two, I'm sorry. Bear with me, this is my second comic I'm reviewing. So then his friend Starling shows up, and you could tell she cares about Miles, and she see like his energy is off. She see how stressed he is, and how quick he a little snappy, a little bit more quicker with his words. But Miles is acting like everything is cool, like I ain't tripping, everything is fine. But you can tell like there's some tension in their relationship. It's hitting at a little friction between the two of them because Miles is trying to hold his entire world together, but with both hands, but it's just not working the way he needed to work. So he's just having his issues, and her, even Genki has been reaching out to him, and that's relationship even been off a little bit. But things don't slow down for him at all. So while him and Misty is on his stakeout, Scorpion pops up out of nowhere. So but this fight is a little different. And Miles isn't fighting like he usually fighting. He hitting a little harder. He moving a little faster. And you can tell he's like inching closer to this edge. He keep inching and inching and inching. Every punch feeling like it's coming off of stress and anger. And even Scorpion kind of picked up on it. Miles is dangerously close to going too far. And then at moment he realized he's barely holding himself together, but also Scorpion got some new upgrades, and Scorpion is like on his job even more. And they trying to figure out like, damn, where Scorpion get these upgrades from? Like this ain't normal. This ain't no regular stuff. So that was another thing that was kind of interesting. Like Scorpion was on point. And by the end of the issue, Miles start understanding that he's not just dealing with some random villains, like he being targeted. And his secret identity is somewhat compromised, kind of like, but it's getting to that. And someone out there is, really plotting on him and scheming on him, but he still ain't kind of put it all together yet. He's still kind of, out in the loop for everything. But it definitely was dope, man. It definitely was another issue that I really banged with and I really liked. And you could tell that everything around him was kind of falling apart, and you kind of see where they're pushing this narrative. Any real Spider-Man fans would know that already, kind of where they're going with it. But that was another dope part of this issue that I like.